It's an SMTA kind of day. New iron on the farm. Now, this is a sight I can get used to seeing. Just saying. He's back. This is the third tractor he's hauled for me in less than a year. I think they call that a habit. He's got the 1-ton dually. Oh, there you go. He's got the drive-over fenders. Kaboom. Well, there it is. It kind of looks tough. Ass up like that. Not that it ain't tough enough anyway, but just saying. Anybody make an offer when you stopped at the gas station?
Pictures.
They took pictures?
Some pictures, yeah.
Oh man, I thought maybe they'd offer you like 10 grand or something.
Nope.
You'd give me 7 to keep 3. Yeah, MTA kind of day. Bright and sunny, about 66 degrees out. I think I figured out the ramp trick.
Did you?
Yeah. Well, he's got her fired up. And we'll see. The ramps are lined up. If the ramps are lined up, I think he's fine. Oh yeah. Back into that trailer so low, he could probably drive right off of it. Yep. You got her that time. There you go. Third time's a charm ski. Yeah, sucker, man. Yeah, I'll have to get the sediment out of the bowl, check the tank. I've gotten pretty good at cleaning tanks over the years. Well, I'm just sitting here in awe, watching the belts go round and round. For those of you that are not familiar with these machines, they're built 1 year, 1954. Somebody said, oh, well, you already got a 400. Do not confuse a 400, Farmall 400 with this tractor. Now, we can argue and say different sheet metal, same tractor, but then we can argue back and say they only made these 1 year. And I said it at the auction. I will bracket these. You know, I'm not going to be able to live with that loosey-goosey, balls hanging. And but I like the extensions. Tires aren't good, but I'm going to change those out. And you know, I'm going to load them. I'm not going to put calcium in there though. They're definitely going to be loaded though. I'll use this tractor for tillage. I don't know, probably hook the 370 14 footers to it. I can tell you this much, if my M will pull it, this will definitely pull it. Let's go for a spin. We'll go up the hill. Yeah, and J-Dub, there you go. Power steering. But we'll go up the hill. There goes Sean there, and we'll test out the TA. Regulators, mount up. Mine now. Woo! Oh, that seat's comfortable. Wow. I am shocked and awed. All right, nice tight clutch, super tight clutch. Somebody was like, well, you got the clutch to your M down. This shouldn't be a problem. Well, this one here tighter than a frog's butt. We'll go first gear just to enjoy the trip. Wow, look at that, just finger steer. That is awesome. You know, one other thing I'm going to do is get the new cap. That's not even an updated cap. And I see the temperature gauge is loosey-goosey in the socket. Good oil pressure. Good grief, it's got to be 60 pounds. So the oil pressure ain't a problem. Oh, water temperature. I know a lot of guys just pull the thermostats and don't even run one in them. So I wouldn't be surprised to find out it don't even have one in there. I can tell if it does or it doesn't because it'll have condensation in the oil fill. Yeah, we're gonna go up this hill. I don't know, we'll go up the hill in second gear. Throttle down. Yeah, they're second. All right. Oh yeah, you can just feel the tightness of it. Gas cap a little loosey-goosey. I didn't even check the fuel. Might get up here and run out of gas ski. There we go. Oh, it just sounds good, feels good. The old power steering's just, like I say, it's just finger touch. This thing, I'll tell you what, 54, man, they must have been just tripping. Just about as high tech as it gets right here. Hopefully he beats me. Direct drive, obviously, and we're pretending to pull a wagon. I don't know what, a float in a parade? I don't know, it's got a dent in the muffler there, got a dent in the gas cap there. I don't know, tree fall on it? Maybe, I don't know, I don't see any. Maybe this is all new tin work. All right, here we go. Pulling a wagon. TA engaged. Yeah, I can feel the difference in power. Oh, this just feels great. You know, I'll be honest with you, man. Not like driving my L. This is a whole different beast. This is a Cadillac of the Super M family, man. This is nice. All right, we got to the top of the hill. Flatten right out. There we go. Kick her right back in direct drive. '54. Red power then, red power now. Red power hour. Oh, we'll go in third going back. Fifth, third, fifth, third bank. Woo! She definitely got some giddy up. That's your working gear right there, third. Disking, plowing, screaming. Shouting. There you go. Like I said, oil pressure's reading really good. And this tractor, you didn't see off camera, but this tractor's been running probably, I don't know, 40, 45 minutes. And, but yeah, I can see the temperature's not really going up. And that tells me it's not connected or he's not running a thermostat in this. So, one way to get that thing to move, maybe run it under load, get some torque action going. Now this is when guys destroy their torque amplifier I'm going down a hill, and they use that TA as a jake brake, and that's a no, no, no. You know, if I'm pulling a wagon, things get a little dicey to the point where I'm losing control, I'm going in the ditch. The tractor and the wagon can go wherever they want. I am not a good captain. I will not go down with a ship. Yeah, this is nice, man. This is absolutely spectacular. Tractor with power steering, and that's the 756 gas. I'm not used to power steering. I'm used to powering the steering. Woo. I really like that throttle too. All right, we're not getting rain for the next 5 days. I'm going to rearrange this shed, and yes, another shed is being built. It's in the plans. Last year's fell through because I couldn't make up my mind if I wanted a pole barn, stick-built building, or another one like this on steroids. I'm happy with these, and I can go concrete at any given time. I mean, you should build from the bottom up. That's, you know, always been my motto, but it doesn't have to be that way. So I mentioned the T word. This is TA, but tillage. And, you know, what am I going to put behind this tractor? You got to get used to the way a machine feels. Oh, you've driven a lot of Farmalls in your life. Yeah, I have. And every one of them feels different. And you got to get used to them. Okay. That being said, I think I start off with a 3 bottom with this. You know, like, I don't know, maybe a 314, heck, even a 316 pull type. And then once I get the groove and the move and the feel for the tractor, and in my ground, this probably can pull 4 bottoms. It's a 50 horse tractor with a torque amplifier. I don't want to have to reef back on the torque amplifier every 2.3 seconds when I'm plowing. But it is there in the event you do get in some trouble and need it. And as far as discs, I think this pulls 12 footers all day long. So I'm thinking 3 to 4 bottom, 12 footers, and I'm set. This would pull, in my opinion, a 10-foot cul-de-mulcher. An international. And Louie, you were at the auction. You're like, why don't you have an international? I'm like, well, not quite like going to Walmart and getting what you want in the antique tractor business, or any kind of equipment business that you're in. But yeah, I'm completely pleased with it. I mean, it's again, I'm used to steering hard, I'm used to braking hard, I'm used to clutching hard, and I think that's a new clutch and TA in there, as tight as the clutch is, as well as the TA works. I wouldn't doubt that that's been replaced very recently. Seat pad on there is excellent. Where this tractor faults is the gauges. You know, needs gauge work. Not oil pressure gauge. That's Johnny on the spot. That sucker's working. Again, get the cap, the new updated cap, double vented. That's a single vented cap, and just go from there. And some people are like, oh, I thought you said at the beginning of the year you were after a big high-powered diesel. Well, who said I still wasn't? I mean, if I went and bought a loaf of bread, that wouldn't delineate the fact that I'm still after big power diesel. I mean, just because I bought this because I liked it and I was there, doesn't mean I'm not after a high-powered diesel. Just because I bought the Super C-Lot, I mean, buy a lot of stuff. Make no mistake, Super MTA's on the farm. There's gonna be some video action. And I'll see you at the next video for a Farmall Friday. Boom.